What is going on with Mike Tyson? I got to tell you, Mike Tyson is terrified of me. So I don't go up and give him a hard time. I just don't. But what is going on with him? What is the matter with this guy? So we like Tyson, right? That's a big deal. If you are any level of combat sports fan, combat sports, Mike's in your top 3 favorite guys. There used to be a question. There was a question. This is how they promoted Mike Tyson. They asked a question. This is way back in the 90s, early. Like he just got out of the pen. Said, name one other heavyweight you'd rather see fight. That's how they promoted him. They said, name another heavyweight you'd rather see fight. You win. You got me. Right? And I say that because there's something that's special. And boxing didn't welcome him in. And I thought that was interesting. They didn't bring him on a commentator's desk. And they didn't put him in the front row. And I've actually seen him at events, but he's in like the 4th and 5th row. I mean, I couldn't admit. If I ever go to an event, Dana puts me in the front row. I mean, I got to tell you, if the day comes, Dana invites me, I'm walking to my seat and it's not in the front row, I keep on walking. You'll never see me. It's embarrassing. And this is a top guy ever. And they put him in the 5th. But it's weird, and I never knew why. I never knew what he did. I admired him. I really liked watching him myself. But it was very clear that boxing was pushing him. They have an Olympic team every 4 years. I mean, they have guys that are really sacrificed. He tried to be an Olympian himself. It's one of the very few things that he failed at. A lot of people don't know that. He didn't make the Olympic team. But he never pops in. I used to live at the Olympic Training Center, which has a boxing, and they'd never seen him. They went as far as to tell me they don't believe he's ever been in Colorado Springs. That's okay. He doesn't have to kick back. I'm just suggesting for you. There's some ways to do that, and they're not done. So he gets shunned, and he gets this terrible reputation. He comes out on The Hangover, and he's awesome. I mean, really endearing and really charming. He starts a Mike Tyson one-man show. They sell out. This was international. They did Germany and whatnot. I had tickets here because they were coming to Portland. It was completely sold. I was going to turn this into a guy's night. I was getting a limousine. We were going down to Morton's. This was going to be awesome. He pulled up stakes. Business was great. It was sold out. Internationally, it was sold out. He said, I'm not doing it. Okay. I don't know what to do. So you keep inviting him, you keep bringing him around, you keep trying to let him know, hey, I don't know why your sport ostracized you, but we're not. We like you. You're a big difference. He comes into the audience and Glover Teixeira's in the ring and he looks at, remember when Glover did that? Glover's debuting, his name's huge. His is Chuck's guy. It's going to be the next 205 pound. This is going to be the one that stops Jon Jones. I mean, there's all this attention. He looks out and he starts doing the bob to Mike Tyson. I mean, that is respect. That is respect to the highest level. We love him in this sport. But what does he do? He wants to be involved. So then he's going to be a drug addict? I mean, this is what you're going to, this is your shtick? I used to sell t-shirts with a big old syringe, right? So, I mean, I cornered that market. I cornered the drug market. You come in and you're going to smoke some dope with kids? I mean, you get these MMA kids. I want to talk to them. I want to learn how, what was cussed like, man. How do you throw that uppercut? Which way do you roll your shoulder? You go over there smoking dope with them? It's just weird. He has Hasbulla yesterday. No, God bless Hasbulla. And this whole run, and I think Khabib's responsible for that, and he helped to change somebody's life. Get him attention and go and have some real fun in something he wants to do. I mean, I really do mean that as a compliment, but you have a sensitive issue here. And Hasbulla's a 20-year-old man. So he's got some gimmick where he goes up and he hits somebody in the face. It's his gimmick, so I can't shun it, right? Like, I would never call Derek Lewis the Black Beast, but he called himself this. Okay. It's one of these things. So you got a 20-year-old man that is so weak that when he hits another man as hard as he can, with no glove on, the guy laughs and puts it on his Instagram. I'm just saying, you tell me we're not teasing him, we're not making fun of him? That's not making fun of him, but he's making fun of himself. What do you want me to do, right? I mean, it's the Ed Lowry line. I'm making fun of you. You're making fun of yourself. What do I do? So Mike Tyson has him. This is yesterday. He got the dope going. He's got the whole thing, and he does the hit from Hasbulla, and then he picks him up and he turns him upside down. He pats him on the butt and he hugs his head, and he was one step away from giving him a noogie. That's a 20-year-old man. Did he not know that was a 20-year-old man? Did nobody tell him that? I mean, not for nothing, but Hasbulla's a pretty big deal. He really is. His social media numbers do great. Dana White went as far as to say, I have never done as many on Instagram as I did with Hasbulla. Did Mike not know who he was? He was face-to-face with him. He was in his podcast studio. Somebody set that up. Somebody let him in. He knew to take the punch. I mean, it appeared, right, I would not mistake Mike for being a smart guy. I'm not accusing him of having intelligence. But it's the guy's in his studio. His people set it up. He knew he tipped him upside down. He patted him on the butt. He gave him a noogie. What in the hell is going on here?